Okay, we're good to go though. Yeah, you've got your mat rolled out.
Yeah,
Weight
everything. I'm trying to see. Oh, don't think you can see a lot, but never mind. Right,
It's all good.
I can see you.
So let's start off actually on our mat and just figure out what is a neutral spine for us. So on our tabletop position, hands under your shoulders and your knees hip width apart, fingers spread out, and just push the floor away from you. So we should sense how the spine has its natural curve in the lower back, and this should be our neutral spine. So it's not tucked under and it's not overextending, it's in the middle, and we can feel our abdominals engage. So just sense into that, because we'll be coming back to what a neutral spine is and feeling and sensing that neutral spine. So just notice how that feels for you. Okay, inhale, arch and tuck the chin in towards the chest. And exhale, really exaggerate that dip in the middle of the back. And just work with your breath to start to loosen up the spine. Going at your own pace, and just sense in to the mobilization of your back. Feeling fluid as it moves from one point to the other, right the way through the spine. Good, we're going to do the same thing, but this time in plank. So take your feet off the floor, and again, try to move the spine through those two extremes. Squeezing in the tummy and pushing the mat away from the floor. And bring your knees down. Very good. All right, push back into downward dog. And just bring your heels one down and then the other, just cycling through, feeling that stretch through the back of the leg and the hamstring. Pushing your hands back and the hips up nice and high. Very good. And then walk your hands now back to your feet and roll up through the spine. Let your head dangle and let it be loose. You can give it a shake. And just inhale, exhale, and slowly come up. Squeezing through the navel. Let your head be the last thing that comes up. All right, good. And just start with some nice circular motions on the shoulder joint, loosening up. And take that over to the side now. Take the feet shoulder width apart. Allow your hand to slide down your leg or the supporting arm and reach over. Good. Come back to center. Inhale, exhale. Take the other arm up to the other side. It's good. Slightly looking up at the sky, rotating, opening up the chest at the same time, keeping the shoulder away from the ear. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go back to the first side. And that support arm just rest on the leg. Good, keeping strong in the hips. Feeling that all over the side. Let's go over to the last side. Change side. Inhale, exhale. Good, and come back to center. So we're just going to start to generate a little bit more heat in the body. Rise and shine. Move and align our bodies. A nice walk. And it can be, as much effort as you want to put in. Springing your feet off of the floor. Really feeling your foot move. And if you get your arms involved, you can use your arms. That's it. Feeling the breath in your chest, in your body, feeling alive. Oh. Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
No worries. It's that internet.
No, my daughter tried to call me, and then what it did, it messed up the appearance on my phone, and I thought I was finishing her, get her off my screen.
Okay.
And it wasn't, it was the Zoom call. Anyway.
All right, let's see if we can take it up. A little bit of a jog for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Give it some more. 2 and 1. All right, coming back to just walking. And actually, let's just sway from side to side. Wrap the arms around your waist. And toe tap as you shift the weight from one leg to the other. Good, and bring that back to center. So let's go on the floor, on our mats, sitting on your bottom, and we will do some hip bridges. Yeah, we're going to do it without the weights. So lying on our back, we're going to have our hands down by our hips and our feet about hip width apart. You bring your feet in so you can almost touch your heels with your hands. We're going to engage the core and the pelvic floor on the inhale, and then on the exhale, push the hips up into a bridge.
So this is our bridge, squeezing through the glutes, the hips, right the way in the lower back. It's pushing up. Good, and lower yourself back down. And we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to add a march. So you're going to lift up your heels off the floor, alternating. Oh my goodness, I can't say it. Alternating sides. So when you're ready, inhale, engage the core, pelvic floor, and let's go. Keeping the hips high. Good. 3, 2, 1. And then lower yourself back down. Let's do that one more time. Ensuring that you're keeping that neutral spine. Inhaling, exhaling, pushing up through the hips. Let's go, marching. Keeping the hips high. And last one, and down. Good. Let's turn now onto our tummies and come on to tabletop. Push yourself up into tabletop to do bird dog. So keeping that neutral spine, we're going to inhale, exhale, and just go the same arm, same leg. So bring your elbow into your knee and then straighten that. So working on alternate sides of the body. Inhale, exhale, lengthen. Inhale, squeeze in the abdominals as you bring your elbow in to your knee. Do 3 more. Come on. And come back to center. Let's just take a minute where we take the weight off the shoulders. Maybe just sitting up and catching your breath. Noticing how that feels. A little bit tighter in your core. And ready to come out into tabletop. Push the hand away, make sure that the knees are hip width apart. Inhale, exhale, lengthen through, and then crunch in, lengthen.
You can do this at your own pace, right? Let's go till the muscle is fatigued. Three more. Come back to tabletop and sit back on your heels for a moment to catch your breath. Love those. Okay, so our next one, there's a tendency on this one for the butt to get higher and higher and higher, but we want to keep it lower in plank position, and just now bring your knees into your chest. And we're going to do that for 20 seconds, all right, to start with. So when you're ready, come into plank, and then bring your knees in towards your elbows. And we can come down. Good one. Okay, let's come to sitting down, and then we're going to do the dead bug, which is kind of the same movement actually, but we're laying on our back. And we can use a weight if it feels good to do so, just above us. So bring the weight onto your chest, and then you can bring the weight here above your chest. Inhale, exhale, bring your knees above your hips, and alternate legs. Now move.
Oh, hang on, just sorry, just 1 minute. I've got to open the gate for the workers.
Okay.
Okay, dinner, look at that. It's there, on the pot. See you later. Dinner there. See. Okay. No, Fascinata.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. It always happens, doesn't it? Delivery man.
Well, we're a constant stream of workmen still here.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Ready, let's go. 20 seconds. And let's rest there. Whew. Okay. Good job. Good job. You can bring your knees into your chest. Getting nice toned tummies for the season ahead. If you do this times a week, you can always come back to the replay. So really good. Okay, we're going to do leg drops. So we're alternating legs and dropping them down to the floor. And we're going to have our weight again on our chest, and then push up. Legs come up
and then alternating legs. You ready? Good. Squeezing the tummy at all times, keeping the core engaged and making sure we're not arching the back, but pushing the back into the mat. Squeezing the pelvic floor. Okay, last one on each side. And bring your weight down on the chest and the legs, feet down on the floor. Good. All right, let's have a little rest here. Bring your knees into your chest. Catch your breath. Maybe move the knees around in a circle. So hands on the top of the knees and then make a small circle. And going one direction and then changing directions. Good. And now our next is sit-ups. So, you know, if we can do the sit-up with a weight, we're going to do it with a weight, but if you can only do it without a weight, that's fine too. So you're going to squeeze your abdomen and lower yourself down, and then come up and then press. So it's a roll down, squeezing the tummy, squeeze, 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 having the weight here and then pushing up. Even if you don't have the weight and you just do it with your hands, that's fine. If you're up for the challenge, let's do 10 of these, nice and at your own pace, nice and slow.
Right, we'll try.
Sorry?
I said I'll try.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, blast off. So, pushing up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as you roll down. Squeezing from the pelvic floor right the way to our core. Push up. Good. Looking good. Lovely. I am strong. Yes, keep going. 3 more. Last one. Press up and then go roll down to the mat and then take a break. Oh, maybe stretch the whole body lengthways, hands above your head, feet and arms in opposite directions, stretching nice and long. Okay, great. Bring the arms back down and turn onto your right side. So we have our arm under, elbow under our shoulder, laying on our side. And we just slightly bend the knees. Place the palm of the hand on the floor. And we're going to do a side plank. So we push ourselves up from the mat, bring a hand, the other hand on the side of our body, or we can bring it up here, reaching up high. And let's hold in this plank for another 20 more seconds. Feeling that through your side, your obliques.
It's a little beyond me.
And relaxing down. And to change the legs over so that you're on the other side. Make sure that your elbow is underneath your shoulder. You're pushing your ear away from your shoulder. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, coming up into your side plank. Good, and relax down. Lovely. All right, let me check what this time is. Okay, we're good. We're good. We've got 1 minute. Let's squeeze in one more. So, lying on our back, bring your legs up and push your lower back into the mat. So 90-degree angles, and we're going to alternate elbow to opposite knee. All right, let's do 20 of these. Exhaling as you crunch up. So crunch with a side twist. Pushing your lower back into the floor. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Peak. Okay, let's stretch it out a little bit, right? Let's bring your knees into your chest. Fold your knee into a figure of before, so that the ankle is on your opposite knee, and take the knee out to the side of the leg that's on the top. Change over sides and legs. I just love the sound of the birds here.
Yeah, it's lovely.
We're going to bring our feet up and over our head so we can rock and roll into seated. Inhale, exhale, come over to your right side, stretching out the side of your waist, your arm, your latissimus dorsi, just at the back here. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. Inhale, exhale, let's go over to the other side. Good. Inhale, give yourself a sweeping hug. Drop your chin to your chest. Feel that in the upper back, throughout your whole of your back actually. Your neck. And bring your hands the opposite way on the small of your back, and bring your elbows back, and your chin is lifted. Opening up that chest. Good. All right, let's shake out the arms. And have a beautiful day.
And you, lovely, thank you.
Enjoy.
Okay, thanks a
All
lot.
right, my love.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye.